All right, I'm live. Kinda. Just gonna fix a couple things here. All right, there we go. All right, so this wasn't planned. I did not plan to do this, but um, it's kind of late. I know, past my bedtime. But you know what? I'm an adult. I don't have a bedtime. So there. But I was working on the release for February, which hopefully I will get done by the 28th. I just got to put some more stuff on it. But I would say maybe over the next week, you might see something on my Facebook page, and I might do a little announcement here on the live stream. But I couldn't wait to share this tune that I just finished that I'm super, super excited about. I couldn't wait to like share it, and I didn't want to just release it as a single. Um, I was like at the very last second of finishing one of the tracks on it. I was like, you know what? I need to just perform it live here on YouTube as well as Facebook because I'm that excited about it. Um, but I just finished it and I want to play it for you right now. You know what? I will go ahead and announce the EP or the album, depending on how long this one winds up going. I've got 4 tunes done. I want to get like 3 more written for it, but it's almost gonna kind of. I'll just drop a couple of hints. It's gonna kind of be a volume 2 of Staycation that came out on New Year's. So it's going to kind of be that. Um, but I am calling the EP, at least right now, or the album, depending, like I said, depending on how long it is. The album's going to be titled Oasis. And right now I'm going to actually play. So my piano's all ready to go. Don't worry about the stuff missing over to my left. That's downstairs. I've got a quick little jam session with a few friends on Saturday, so I wanted to bring the Hydra for that, and the MX61 is down there for something else. But anyway, so yeah, I'm here. See somebody joined. Oh, on Facebook. Sweet. Well, let me go ahead, pull up Facebook. There we go. I should be able to see my comments on my Mac, but I'm using my Mac as my piano cam, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on right now so you can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, so there's that. You can also see my screen there. And if you're wondering what that is in the rack, that's a JL Cooper MSB MIDI patch bay. So that basically allows me to do a bunch of cool things. One of them being take 2 MIDI controllers and merge them into one output, which is kind of cool. But anyway, so like I said at the beginning of the stream, if you're just tuning in, I'm working on the release for February. Per my goal this year, in order to keep my writing chops up, I want to release something, whether it be a couple of singles, an EP, an album, something at the end of each month, for the next 12 months. and it's really to keep my writing skills, up. Let me see. Go to my comments. Yep, the old Kurzweil SP88. It's doing its job for now. I'd like to find a semi-weighted controller with a lighter action, though, that I can keep up here. I tried the Nectar LX88 Plus. I did not like it at all. I felt like the velocity was very, very uneven no matter what curve I selected. And the tops of the black keys were actually at a steep angle, which made it, uncomfortable to play. This, is okay, but you have to play with the curves, the velocity curves in the software, in order to get a smooth, playing experience from it. So I've done that with Pianoverse, is what I'm using right now, which is what you're hearing right now. I'm using the I think I'm using the Fazioli Grand in Pianoverse. It's one of my favorite pianos. The other one being the Fazioli in UVI's key suite. But anyway, I digress. So I am live. This was unplanned. I just finished one of the tracks for the release in February, and I just said what it is a few minutes ago, but the album is going to be called Oasis, and it's going to be a continuation of kind of a continuation of Staycation. So there's a couple little hints. Hammer actions, I can go either way on. They have to be super, super light, like in the Montage M8X. That's the lightest feeling hammer action keybed I've ever played. It has to be light because I had carpal tunnel back in 2018, and my hands have not been the same since. I've had the surgery in my left hand, and I had a cortisone shot in my right hand. But yes, I have to have a lightweight hammer action. The Montage M8X is like the closest thing to perfect that I can find right now. The only other thing that would even come close to that would be the Roland RD1000 from 1986. Yeah, I've played Steinways. I'm not a fan. I can't play a heavy action at all because then my wrists are going to act up. But anyway, so this is one of the releases that that I wanted to share. So this is going to be a quick live stream. But I just finished this tune, and I am super, super, super excited about it. And I wanted to, instead of release it as a single, I wanted to share it and play it live. So what I'm gonna do, and I gotta remember how to do this. I'm gonna count this off with a click track because the intro is just piano. But again, I was so excited about this that I couldn't wait until the album was finished to release it. So I wanted to share it tonight. So this is called Moonlight. Well, there you have it. That was Moonlight. Like I said, this was going to be a quick one. And I was, like I said, I was really excited about it. I'll break a couple of things down really quick about it. I had, I forget which idea. Actually, no, none of these ideas in this song I've had like sitting on the back burner for years. Maybe like one of the other tracks on this upcoming album I might have had it, but that will come when I do the in-depth stream on it where we listen to the whole thing and I break the whole thing down. But the very first part that I wrote was the chorus, the B part. I might put this out as a single. I'm not sure yet. And then the second part was the A part. And it took a while playing around that chord progression to kind of land on the melody for the A part. And that really comes from years and years of practicing the art of improvisation, the art of playing without really thinking too much, and just letting the ideas flow. Um, so that's where that part came from. And then I wanted to go somewhere else for the middle section, for the bridge section, as we'll call it, which is in 3 parts. The first part has this. That's that. When you get there, you've got a few places you can go. You can go to, because I'm playing a 1 over flat 7, I can go to a 4 over 6, or what we would call a 1 over 3 of 4. I can go to a minor there, or I can go a flat 6, which then takes the key and makes it a minor key. So we've got a little modal interchange. And I kind of had this sequence kind of in a toolbox. So I have a toolbox or vocabulary of different chord patterns that I really, really like, that really move me, that really give me the chills every time I play them or every time I hear them. And a lot of them involve switching to a minor. So let's say if I'm in and a lot of them actually involve coming out of a dominant 7. So if I'm in the key of G and I go to the 5, so here's your root or your tonic, here's your dominant, there's your dominant 7. I love going to a major 3 or a 3 major. You know, to the 6. I love doing that I love doing that move. And then there's another one where if I stay in the key of G, if I go around 4ths, so So if I'm in the key of G, that's a 6-2-5-1. So let me see, 6-2-5-1. So I like using a 2 major instead of a 2 minor in that kind of a pattern. And especially if you do a 1/3, like that. So that's a 6-2-5-1-4 there. So I'll do that again. So where do I have that move going to a 2 major? I have it in the B section. So there's your 6, 2 major, 5, and then we'll do a 4-5-1 climb. And then I'll do that again, a 4-5-1 of 4. Where the 4 becomes like a temporary root. So 4, and then a 3 major, 3 dominant 7 to the 6. Minor 7 to the 2. To a 2 minor 7. Alright, so that's one place I have it. And another way that I like using that 2 major, is coming out of a 2 minor. So, especially over the doing a 1/3 pattern. 1/3. So I'm just kind of making stuff up and giving examples of that move. That's what it sounds like in the key of C. Here's what it sounds like. I also like doing it in the I love it in the key of E, and I love it in the key of F. Oh gosh, yes. I love doing a 1/3. I can also move that 1/3, 1 of 3, up from the 2 to a major 3. Watch this. From the 5, I can go to a flat 6. I'm in the key of E, by the way. To a flat 7. I can do a 1 over flat 7. So 1. And then back home. So that would be a 1 over flat 7 of flat 2. Because remember, I'm in the key of E. I also like diminished chords too. You know why? Because why not? But anyway, yeah, so there's a couple places where I do that minor to major. One of them is in the first part of the bridge. Remember, the bridge is in 3 parts. Here it is. Minor, major. And then I move up to the 3 major with that move. Here's There's a 1 over flat 7. There's another one. There's that there's that move, so I'm in the key of E minor or G major, so I'm going 5, 1 over 3 of 3 to a 6 minor. I'm going to take this 6 minor and turn it into a major. 1 over 3 pattern. Now I go back into an E major. Now for the third part. So now we've got a 2 over 1 or, 1 over flat 7 kind of thing. So a 2 over 1. So I've got a series of those in the last section of the bridge. So coming out of the middle, the second section of the bridge, go. And then we go, so we basically went down a step. Now we're going to go up a fourth. Now how do we get home? Well, I've got a half diminished here. Full diminished would be this. Oh gosh, yes. I love it. It's a very classical sounding, way of composing. All right, so how do we get back home to the B section of this chorus from here? Because now I'm a flat 2 in the key of E major. We're going to use a half diminished. Where I've raised, went to a dominant 7. So what's the difference between a half diminished and a full diminished? Full diminished, 4-note chord. Every 3 half steps, and you get 4. You only have 3 of these chords, because if you think about it, if I keep going up, now I'm just using extra inversions. So, but to do a half diminished, I'm going to take that that top note and raise it up. And we're going to invert it. So I'm going to take the 3, minor 3, and I'm going to raise it up. To a 3 major. Remember, we're in the key of E. Now we come back home. So what I'll do now is I'll play through, I'll talk about the ending and then I'll play through with the track, with the accompaniment. I'll play from the second B section all the way to the end of the song. So the end of the song, we're coming out of here. And now another little twist. 1 over flat 7. To a flat 2. Remember, we're in the key of E. All right, so I'm going to take it one more time from the, let me see here as my radiator decides to act up. I'll take it from the coming into the B section the second time around. where I've got a synth string and actually a couple of mini Moogs, and then into the bridge section so you can hear what I was talking about in context. All right, here we go. Here's the B section. Here's the bridge. First part. One over flat 7. Second part. Third part. Now we're going to take it home. Now we go back to the B section quiet. There we go. Took me a second. Radiator is really distracting. So there's that, those last couple of parts in context. All right, so with that, that was Moonlight off of my upcoming album. The album's going to be called, like I said earlier in the stream, the album is going to be called Oasis. I will be revealing the artwork, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, and then I want to get it out by February 28th. So that is my goal. So I got a little bit of cramming to do. All right, so with that, I'm going to end the stream. I want to thank everybody for watching and checking this out and taking the ride with me with this new tune. If you liked what you've heard, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the notification icon so that you know when I go live. I don't have a regularly set schedule for going live or uploading videos as demonstrated here because this was not planned at all. If you like my music and would like to support it, go to my Bandcamp page. It is justinhaveyu.bandcamp.com. And I've got a ton of music up there that you can go ahead and purchase. Oh, stop it. Beautiful, man. Nah, I don't know about that. I know, like I said at the beginning of the stream, this was going to be a quick one because I just put this new tune out. But anyway, if you like my music, like I said, go to my Bandcamp page, justinhaveyu.bandcamp.com. You know what? I have these things called banners here on StreamYard. I don't know why I don't make one. Let's try this. Okay, so if I do this, there it is. So there's my Bandcamp site. If you, like I said, if you'd like to support my music, go ahead there and you can listen to some stuff. You can also purchase a ton of stuff. I've got a few different albums and EPs and singles there for your listening pleasure. Thank everybody for watching and have a good night. Take care.